हरि ओम। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम श्री महाविष्णवे नमः। ओम श्री महादेवाय नमः। ओम श्री महादुर्गाये नमः। ओम श्री राम रामाय नमः। ओम श्री सद्गुरवे नमः। ओम समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। शङ्करं परमानन्दं ब्रह्मनिष्ठं यतीश्वरम् भाष्यभ्रान्तिहरं वन्दे शुद्धज्ञानैकबोधकम्। ॐ नमः शिवाय। 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 नमः पार्वती पतये। हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। हरि ओम। We'll begin with the Shanti mantra. Om आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक् प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम। हरि ओम। We are seeing this 7th chapter of Chandogya Upanishad. So the teacher Sanat Kumar ji tells Narad ji that all that you have learned is just a name. And greater than that name is vak, that is speech. And greater than speech is mind, the thinking. And greater than the thinking, mind, is the Sankalpa. So Sankalpa is greater than the mind. Sankalpo vava manaso bhuyam. Yada vai sankalpayate ata manasyati ata vacham irayati tam o namni irayati namni mantra ekam bhavanti mantreshu karmani. So Sankalpa is greater than the thinking mind. Sankalpa is to visualize what we have to do. So we decide and we visualize what we have to do, and accordingly we put forth effort, we do the action. So taking a sankalpa is very important, because the sankalpa only motivates the thinking, and as per thinking we speak or we perform actions, and as per the actions we get the result. So the results, the actions, the speech, the actions, the thinking, everything is sustained by sankalpa. So the scripture Shruti says, even if you look at nature, you will find that when you observe the Devaloka, the outer space with all the infinite galaxies, and Prithvi, this earth also, one knows, one comes to understand that they have as though taken sankalpa. Even the Akash and Vayu appears to have taken sankalpa. The Tej and the heat also appears to have taken sankalpa. As per the sankalpa, it rains. As per the sankalpa of the rain, there is food. As per the sankalpa of the food, there is food for all the beings. They get the energy and they perform actions which are in the mantras. And as per their action, they get the results. So sankalpate sarvam sankalpate sa esha sankalpaha. So this is the sankalpa, the greatness of sankalpa. So Naradji was told to meditate on sankalpa as Brahma. Just meditate on sankalpa itself as Brahma. So what is the phala of this meditation? That now the teacher tells in mantra number 3, section 4. So let us chant. Yes, there is some problem with the Facebook network. It keeps fluctuating. So you can come on YouTube. That is better. So let us chant mantra number 3, section 4. Saya sankalpam brahma iti upaste kluptan vaisa lokan dhruvan dhruva pratishtitan pratishtito avyatamanan avyatmano abhisidhyati यावत् संकल्पस्य गतं तत्र अस्य यथा कामचारो भवति यः संकल्पं ब्रह्म इति उपास्ते अस्ति भगवत् संकल्पात् भूय इति संकल्पाद् वावभूयोऽस्ति इति तन्मे भगवान् ब्रवीतु इति. The teacher says कि सय संकल्पम ब्रह्म इति उपास्ते. One who meditates on Sankalpa itself as Brahma. See, in Sankalpa, there is mind, there is speech, there is name, there are all karmas, all the results, everything is sustained in Sankalpa. And that Sankalpa itself, one should meditate as Brahma. Brahma, which is Satyam Jnanam Anantam. One should meditate on Sankalpa itself as Brahma. Then what is the result? The teacher says, कि क्लप्तान वैस लोकान ध्रुवान ध्रुव प्रतिष्ठितान प्रतिष्ठितो अव्यथमानान अव्यथमानो अभिसिद्ध्यति. Then such a person attains the loka which is created by the Brahmaji. So the loka which is created by the Creator, and the result which is also thought of by the Creator. See, as per our karma, we get the result. So our result also comes to us by the Sankalpa of the Creator. So the Creator does the Sankalpa that may this person gain this result. And as per the Sankalpa of the Creator, we gain the result. So Saya Sankalpam Brahma iti upaste te kliptan vai salokan. So as per our Sankalpa, as per our Upasana, we gain the result. So Dhruvan Dhruvaha. So we attain, the Upasak attain the Dhruva Loka, the Loka which doesn't change, the Loka which remains steady, the Loka which is Nitya. Shankaracharya writes, so one attains that Loka which is Dhruva means eternal, compared to other loka. Adhruvapekshaya dhruvascha swayam. And by himself becoming Dhruva, one attains that loka. Lokino adhruvatve loke dhruvakritir hi vyartheti dhruvaha san. If we are ourselves not eternal, then what is the use of attaining an eternal world? So the Upasak himself becoming eternal attains the eternal world. Also, Pratishtitan Pratishtito, the Upasak himself becoming prosperous with all prosperity, attains the prosperous world. Pratishtitan Lokam. He attains the prosperous world by himself becoming prosperous. And Avvyatamanan Avvyatmanaha Abhisidhyati. And he attains that world of Avvyatamanan Lokan, the world which is free from all fear, which is free from all enemies, by himself becoming fearless. So one who does the upasana on Sankalpa as Brahma, then this is the result which such a upasak attains. He attains the Dhruva lok by himself becoming Dhruva. He attains the Pratishtham loka by himself becoming Pratishtataha, prosperous. He attains the Avvyatamanan lokan by himself becoming Avvyatmanaha, by himself becoming fearless. So that is the result of this upasana. See, whatever karma we perform, accordingly we get the result. If our karma is accompanied with knowledge, if our karma is accompanied with meditation, then that is called upasana. Then upasana, one gains higher results. Through ordinary karma, we gain ordinary results. Through some special karma, we get some special results. Karma accompanied with knowledge and meditation, one gains higher results. So here the scripture is talking about karma accompanied with meditation. So one who meditates on Sankalpa as Brahma attains these various lokas. According to his upasana, he attains the various lokas. Further, the teacher says, कि यावत् संकल्पस्य गतं तत्र अस्य यथा कामचारो भवति. Also, whatever be the range of this sankalpa, this upasak also attains free movement in the range of this sankalpa. It is called kamacharaha. Freely he can move till the limit of this sankalpa. Gains as much power as that of the sankalpa. According to the sankalpa with which this person has done the meditation, that Upasak will gain this freedom till the range of the Sankalpa. Shankaracharya ji writes, Atmanah sankalpasya na to sarvesham sankalpasya iti. The Upasak gains the result as per his own sankalpa and not as per the sankalpa of the totality. As per his own sankalpa and as per his own upasana, he gains the result. Thereafter, Naradji asked the teacher, कि भगवः अस्ति भगवः संकल्पात् भूयः इति, that is there something greater than sankalpa? Is there something subtler than sankalpa? So the teacher says, sankalpat bhava bhuyo asti iti, that yes, there is something subtler, there is something greater than sankalpa also. See, all these things which are mentioned here, from nama till this sankalpa, they are the different expressions of that Brahma only at different levels of subtlety. Nama is very gross, subtler than the name is Vak, subtler than Vak is Mana, subtler than Mana is this Sankalpa. But there is something subtler than Sankalpa also. So the teacher says, yes, there is. Then Naradji requests the teacher, please tell me about it. Tanme Bhagwan Bravitu iti, please teach me, please tell me about that which is subtler than Sankalpa. So now in this fifth section, the teacher reveals that which is subtler than Sankalpa. So let us chant mantra number 1. Chittam vava sankalpat bhuyah yada vaiketayate atha sankalpayate atha manasyati atha vacham irayati tamu namni irayati namni mantra ekam bhavanti mantreshu karmani. The teacher says, कि चित्तम वाव संकल्पात भूयः. Chitta is subtler, is greater than Sankalpa. Chitta is greater than Sankalpa. So what is Chitta? Shankaracharya ji writes, कि चित्तम वाव संकल्पात भूयः चित्तम चेत इत्रत्वम प्राप्त काल अनुरूप बोधवत्वम अतीतानगत विषय प्रयोजन निरूपण सामर्थ्यम च तत् संकल्पाद अपि भूयः. He says that Chitta is the ability to understand a situation as it presents to us. Chittam cheta itrutvam prapta kala anurupa bodhavatvam. According to the time, a situation which presents in front of us, to understand that situation, to understand the object, to understand the actions, to understand the situations which present in front of us instantly, is this ability. This ability is called Chittam. Atitanagata Vishaya Prayojana Nirupana Samarthyam. The ability to understand the prayojan, the result of things which are present now and also which were present in the past. Means what? See, let me give an example from the field of cricket. A batsman is there. Nowadays they call him batter. So batsman is there who is batting, and the bowler is there who is bowling. So fast bowler is there or a spin bowler is there. Different types of bowlers are there. So this batsman has to study, understand the whole situation. He has to understand the field placement. Where are all the fielders placed? He has to understand who is there playing opposite, who is the other partner who is playing with him. He has to understand what is their status now in the game, how much score they have to make, how many have already played and are out. And he has to judge the ball when it is bowled. Within a fraction of seconds, when the ball is bowled, the batsman has to study, has to comprehend the whole situation. And as per the comprehension of the situation, within that fraction of a moment, he will decide what way he has to play. Whether he has to hit a sixer, whether he has to just hit a four, whether he has to just take a single run, whether he has to hit on the offside, on the leg side, whether he has to just let go of the ball. So many options are there. He has to choose one option out of the hundreds of options. He has to choose one option, but the choice of his option will depend on his total awareness of the situation and how he comprehends it, his complete alertness and ability to understand, his intelligence to comprehend the situation will make him take the right Sankalpa. And as per the Sankalpa, the actions will follow. So subtler than the Sankalpa is this Chitta, is this ability to understand the situation. Let us take another example. of our own life, even when we have to follow this path of spirituality, what is most important is taking the sankalpa that I will walk this path and I will keep walking till I attain my goal. I will not stop till I attain my goal. But what propels me to take this sankalpa? My intelligence, my understanding of the whole situation will propel me to take this sankalpa. If I understand my own life, if I understand the world around me, if I understand where I am placed in this world, what are my qualifications, if I understand the nature of this world, if that deep understanding happens, like in Bhagavad Gita also Bhagavan says, कि अनित्यम असुखम imam lokam prapya bhajasva mam. In the 9th chapter, Bhagavan says, कि one who understands that this world is temporary, anityam, asukam, and it is filled with sorrow. The whole world in which we are living is extremely temporary. Temporary means our life in this world is temporary. What will happen tomorrow, we don't know. Why tomorrow? What will happen the next moment, we don't know. Everything is so very mysterious, so very temporary. And in this world also, whatever actions we put forth to achieve the little things of this world are also very flimsy. They make no sense. I put forth effort and give so much of time and energy to achieve something of this world, but whatever I achieve is so very temporary. In Bhaja Govindam, Shankaracharya ji says, कि माँ कुरु धन जन यौवन गर्वम हरति निमेषात कालस सर्वम. कि don't be proud of dhana, jana, yauvan, your wealth, your position, your name, your fame, your power, your strength, your youthfulness. All these are extremely temporary. Harati nimeshat kalam. It can just disappear within no time. If we become extremely aware of all this, if we understand the where my life will go if I continue on this path, if I understand and become aware of how I have lived my life up till now and what I have gained. So that deep awareness of the whole situation and understanding of that situation propels me to take the sankalpa. So this understanding, this deep ability to be aware and understand the situation or the objects which have arrived in front of me is what is called Chittam. यदा वै प्राप्तं वस्तु इदम् एवं प्राप्तम् इति चेतयते तदा आदानाय वा अपोहाय वाथ संकल्पयते. When we become aware of the object or the situation, then we put forth effort to obtain it or to drop it. We take the decision to attain it or to drop things which are not useful. All this we do when we become aware, when that understanding happens. So that ability is what is called Chitta here. It is subtler than Sankalpa. It is that which propels Sankalpa, which makes Sankalpa happen. So Sankalpayate atha manasyati ityadi purvavat. So as per that, we take the Sankalpa. According to Sankalpa, we start thinking. According to our thinking, we speak or we act. And as per our action, we get the result. So the phala, the loka, the nama, vani, vak, mana, sankalpa, everything depends on this chitta only. So, therefore, it is said, according to this chitta, yada vai chetayate, atha sankalpayate. So, we take the sankalpa, atha manasyati, and according to sankalpa, we think, and atha vacham irayati, and as per our thinking, we speak, and tamu namni irayati, and that propels us into the name, and the name becomes one in all the mantras. So namni mantra ekam bhavanti, and as per the mantra, we perform karma. So mantreshu karmani. So all this is motivated by this chitta. The teacher explains the chitta further. So let us chant the second mantra. Tani hava etani chitte kayanani chittatmani chitte pratishtitani tasmad yadyapi bahuvid achitto bhavati nayam asti iti eva enam ahuhu yad ayam veda yadva ayam vidvan नेत्थम अचित्तः स्यात् इति अथ यद अल्पवित् चित्तवान् भवति तस्मा एव उत शुश्रूषन्ते चित्तं हि एव एषाम् एकायनं चित्तम् आत्मा चित्तं प्रतिष्ठा चित्तम् उपास्वेति. The teacher further says, कि तानि संकल्पादीनि कर्म फलांतानि चित्त एकायनानि. That all this from the phala all actions, the nama, the vak, the mana, the sankalpa, all of them are sustained in chitta. So tani sankalpadini karma phalantani, all the way from sankalpa all the way to phala, all of them are sustained in chitta. Chitta ekayanani, chittatmani, they are all of the nature of chitta only. As per the chitta itself, the sankalpa happens, the actions happen, and everything happens. The deep awareness and understanding gives rise to the appropriate sankalpa, appropriate thinking, appropriate action, etc. So everything is chittatmana, chittatmani, everything is of the nature of chitta. And chitta utpattini, chittatmani means chitta utpattini, everything is born in chitta. And chitte pratishtitani, and everything merges into chitta only. Chitta stitani ityapi purvavat. So all sankalpa up to the phala are sustained in chitta, are born in chitta, and merge in chitta. So therefore chitta is bhuyaha, is greater, is subtler than sankalpa. See, these are final analysis which are done by the Shastra here. For example, anything of this world, even our body, we just look at our body, just the skin is there. But if you look at the skin under a microscope, there are so many layers within the skin also. The epidermis, dermis, the various layers are there, which we become aware when we look at the cross section under microscope. Similarly, the sankalpa which we take and which leads to action, behind that sankalpa also so many finer layers are there. So the subtler layer than sankalpa is this layer of chitta. So chitta is very subtle. So kincha chittasya mahatmyam. So what is the mahatmya? The greatness of the chitta is further mentioned here. Shankaracharya writes in his commentary, Yasmat chittam sankalpadi moolam tasmad yadyapi bahuvit bahuशास्त्रादि parijnanavan san achitto bhavati. That since chitta is the very root of sankalpa, in the world also, if we see that a person may be very well educated, but if that person is not having that awareness, that understanding, to understand the situation, bahuशास्त्रादि parijnanavan san achittaha bhavati. Even though he has studied all the shastras, but is not so capable of understanding the present situation cannot comprehend it properly. Praptadi chetayitritva samarthya virahitah, free from that ability to comprehend the present situation. Tam nipuna laukika nayamasti vidyamano api asatsam eva iti enam ahuhu. Then such a person is not considered great by the people around. The wise people look at this person and says he is nothing. Though he has studied all the Shastras, but if that awareness, if that understanding is not there, he is as good as nothing. See, in the world also, we see different people in different fields. In the field of business also, there are those who are into all this business of share market and all. They study, they understand the market condition, and accordingly, with their deep understanding and awareness of the situation, they take appropriate sankalpa, and according to the sankalpa, they perform the action. Or in the field of politics also, there are those politicians who have very limited understanding, limited knowledge. They do not understand the whole situation properly. Therefore, they cannot take proper sankalpa. They cannot study the situation. They do not understand the situation. So, as per their limited understanding, they take a limited sankalpa. So, their actions are not so effective. But a statesperson is there who can understand the situation, who can understand what will happen in future, who can place himself in future and see, who can also understand the effect of the situation in the world, who have a comprehensive understanding. Such a person can take good sankalpa which can move, which can last for a longer time, giving greater result to everyone. For example, Bhagwan Sri Adi Shankaracharya ji, through his great vision and understanding of the situation of India when it was during his time, the spiritual condition of the nation, the dharmic condition of the nation, he not only wrote the bhashyas, the commentaries on Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads and Brahma Sutras, but Shankaracharya ji, due to his great awareness of the whole situation, condition, he could take the sankalpa of establishing these 4 mathas in 4 corners of the country. The Sringeri Matha, the Dwarka Matha, the Puri Matha, the Joshi Matha. And he placed the 4 Vedas in these 4 corners of the country to be studied, to be propagated. and all the region of that area to be sustained by that Veda, the Vedic knowledge. So with that vision, he could establish it, and even now it is going strong. It is going according to the Sankalpa of Bhagwan Sri Adi Shankaracharya. The, the Mathas are the oldest organization or oldest establishment established by Bhagwan Shankaracharya ji. He also gave the constitution based on which this Mathas should run. So how was this possible? How could he take this Sankalpa? Because he could understand the present condition and he could visualize in future also, and accordingly he took the Sankalpa. So this deep understanding, awareness, which gives us the understanding of the situation, motivates us to take proper sankalpa, and the sankalpa then motivates the actions further. So this is called chitta, which is very, very subtle, very important. Further, Shankaracharya writes, ki yachayam kinchit shastradi veda shrutavam tad api asya vrutha eva iti kathayanti. But if a person doesn't have this ability, then even he might be very scholarly, might have learnt a lot. Like many of us, we study the Shastras, we have so much of knowledge, we have read so many books. But if this doesn't lead to deep understanding, awareness of the present condition, and which further doesn't lead to taking strong sankalpa, then all this is vrutha, is a waste of, is a waste only, is no use, is useless. Kasmat, how come? Ki yadi ayam vidvan syat ittham eva achittah na syat tasmad asya shrutam api ashrutam eva iti ahuhu ityartah. That even if this person is very intelligent, but if he doesn't have the ability to understand, comprehend the situation, and if he cannot take proper decision, then people also doesn't appreciate him. He is considered as foolish only. On the other hand, if a person is not so very intelligent, may not have studied a lot, but has got the ability to comprehend and has got this awareness and understand the situation, condition. Atha alpavid api, though he is not very intelligent, less intelligent, but chittavan bhavati, but has got this awareness. Tasmat etasmai tad uktartha grahanaya eva utapi shushrusante shrotrum icchanti. Then people, they listen to such a person. They are ready to follow such a person who has got the ability to comprehend. See, this we see in the world also. Our own parents, grandparents, they might not have all their degrees, they might not be as educated as some of the modern children are, but they had the ability to comprehend the situation and take right decisions and guide everyone around. Very so well, very educated and very learned person acts so foolishly, doesn't comprehend the things properly, and totally becomes a waste only. Many parents they force their children also to study so much all day, all time. They are studying. They are sent to various types of tuitions. So their whole focus is in studying, that they become unaware of the world around. They do not understand simple things of life. They they don't know how to just enjoy simple things of this world. They become expert theoretically in their own subject, but become totally foolish when it comes to living in this world. But another person who might not be so educated, might not be so literate, may not have great degrees, may not have all this IIT degree or some other Oxford degrees and all, but has got the ability to comprehend the situation and take appropriate sankalpa. Because the education which is required to take proper sankalpa and take us towards our sublime goal is totally different only. Such education we cannot gain in the universities. Therefore, in the world also we find that those who are not so educated and all, they become great leaders also, and they achieve greatness in the world also. And the so-called educated, literate, they lead a foolish life, spoiling themselves and spoiling others around them. So therefore, tasmacha chittam hi eva esham sankalpadinam ekayanam ityadi purvavat. Therefore, the teacher says, ki chittam itself is greater than the sankalpa. Chittam is the very support of all sankalpa, etc. Chittam sustains sankalpa, action, etc. And everything merges into that chitta only. Therefore, the teacher tells Naradji, you meditate on chitta as Brahma. What is the result of such a meditation? That the teacher will tell in the next mantra that we will see in our class on Friday. Till then, you take care, be happy, safe, peaceful, healthy, do your work, do your sadhana. Listen to the pravachan again and see you all on Friday. Hari Om. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Bole Siyavar Ramchandra Bhagwan ki Jai. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.